Hi everyone, it's Jen with Bahia International Realty and Bahia Property Management. And today I wanted to pop on to talk to you a little bit about 6 tips for new landlords. So number one is select the right tenant. Now, I can't stress this enough. Really, I think a lot of people think that being a landlord is putting a sign in the yard, having a tenant call, going to show them the property, the tenant signing a lease, and that's it. Well, little do they know that maybe the tenant has an eviction history, or they find out that there was a bankruptcy, or they find out that the tenant cannot actually qualify for that house. So it's very, very important, especially as a new landlord, to really screen your tenants. Ask them the hard questions. Make sure that they can actually qualify for your property. So that's number one. Number 2 is keep up with the maintenance. Now, as landlords, you think, well, most people think that tenants are going to just keep up with the maintenance of the property, right? They're living there, they're occupying the space, then it's their responsibility. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that is 100% incorrect. I mean, granted, okay, there is always an exception to the rule. There's always those tenants that are going to take care of your home the way you would want them to, right? But the majority of them do not. And so it is the responsibility for the the owner, to actually keep that property maintained. So if that's lawn care, then you definitely want to make sure that that's done on a regular basis. Pool care, you definitely want to make sure that you've got a pool person watching that pool and taking care of that pool while your tenants are in there. There's other things like maintenance of the AC. I mean, as simple as replacing the AC filters, sometimes the tenants don't even do that. So you would have to have somebody possibly to come in, maybe a handyman or something, to come in and even replace the AC filters. But then we also recommend that you have an AC company come at least twice a year to just double check it, make sure everything's working. Because I'm telling you, in Florida, in the summer, having issues with the AC, no bueno. You do not want to have that. So that's tip number 2. Number 3 is learn marketing skills. Because keep in mind, I mean, once you have one tenant, if they have to leave, you have to find another tenant. So it's important for you to know how to market your own property. So you can use different websites such as Zillow or maybe Rently or something like that. But there are marketing sites that you actually want to, well, which ones are better than the others and will bring you more tenants. At Bahia Property Management, we actually have some of our houses have a waiting list. So we have tenants looking even a year in advance to make sure that they can rent that property whenever it comes available. So that's tip number 3. Number 4 is an ironclad lease. The leases in Florida don't always protect the landlord. So we actually had an attorney draw up ours, and it really is protecting the landlord more so than a normal lease that Florida writes. So make sure that you have a very tight lease, because if you need that for legality purposes, you need to have something to back it up, okay? So that's tip number 4. Now, number 5 is renovate wisely. Now, I can't tell you, there are some people that think that they want to go in and they want to renovate a house before a tenant comes in. Brand new kitchen, brand new appliances, and that the tenant is going to pay more for that. Well, again, I hate to disappoint you, but usually that is not the case. The tenant is looking for stuff more like, is it going to function? Is it going to be good enough? They're not looking for a perfect house. Is the price going to be reasonable, that I can feel comfortable living here with my family? Is it well maintained? Do I have to worry about any type of roof leak or anything like that? That's what they care about, not the fact that it has granite countertops or stainless steel appliances. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for sure. Renovate wisely. And lastly, of course, I have to do this. So invest in a property management company. Yes, I know. I had to do the shameless plug, but it really does make a difference, honestly, because if you look at all the responsibilities that are involved in trying to rent your house out by yourself and as a new landlord, then you will most likely see that it is worth it to actually contact a property management company. So we at Bahia are happy to help you in any way, so feel free to reach out to us anytime. It's www.bahiainternational.com, or you can reach us by phone 813-879-600. No, 879-6700. Have a great day, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.